The lunar clock. Throughout history, the moon has played an important role in both practical and spiritual life. Unlike the sun, which looks the same every day, the moon changes shape in a regular cycle. It grows from a thin crescent to a bright full moon, then shrinks back to darkness. Ancient people noticed this pattern and used it to track time. Early calendars were often based on the moon's cycle, with each month measured from one new moon to the next. The lunar calendar did more than just help people keep track of days. It influenced religious ceremonies, farming, and daily routines. For example, in ancient Mesopotamia, priests watched for the first sign of the new moon to mark the start of a new month. This showed how important the moon was as a timekeeper. In China, the lunar calendar is still used today to set the dates for festivals like the Lunar New Year, all based on the moon's phases. The moon's role in religion is especially clear in Islam. The Quran says that leap days should not be added, so Islamic months and holidays begin exactly when the new crescent moon is seen. This means that the start of Ramadan can change by a day or more, depending on the weather and whether the moon is visible. This tradition keeps a close link to nature and teaches patience and careful observation. Judaism also follows a lunar tradition. The Hebrew calendar is lunisolar, which means it is based mostly on the moon's cycles, but sometimes adjusted to match the solar year. Major Jewish holidays, like Passover and Sukkot, are set by the lunar calendar. The new month, called Rosh Hashanah, is still celebrated with special prayers and rituals. Early Christians wanted their celebrations to match Jewish festivals, so they used similar methods. For example, Easter is celebrated on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the spring equinox. This practice continues today and shows how lunar timekeeping still shapes Western religious traditions. As societies became more complex, people needed more accurate calendars for farming. The moon's cycle is about 29.5 days, which does not fit perfectly with a solar year. Over time, lunar months drifted out of sync with the seasons. This was a problem for ancient farmers, who needed to know exactly when to plant and harvest crops, or when to expect events like the flooding of the Nile in Egypt. To solve this, the ancient Egyptians created a solar calendar. They watched for the yearly rising of the star Sirius, which happened at the same time as the Nile's flooding. This helped them set a calendar of 365 days. The solar calendar made it easier to predict the seasons, which was important for farming, trade, and religious festivals. This idea spread across the Mediterranean, leading to the Julian calendar introduced by Julius Caesar in 45 BCE. The Julian calendar, with its leap year system, brought the civil year closer to the solar year and became the basis for the modern Gregorian calendar we use today. Even though most people now use solar calendars, the moon's influence remains strong. Many cultures still celebrate lunar festivals, and the moon is a symbol of mystery, change, and the passage of time. For anyone starting a journey into witchcraft or spiritual practice, learning about the lunar calendar is a way to connect with ancient wisdom and the rhythms of nature. Whether you use it to plan rituals, celebrate festivals, or simply watch the night sky, the lunar clock continues to inspire and guide people around the world.